Hi guys. We should be like, hi guys. Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is destroying your reality. And he's also a misogynist and a racist. So how is Ben Shapiro destroying your reality? I'll give you an example. He's destroying reality by creating a reality in your head. So Ben Shapiro has these different tactics. This is really like toxic, politicizing type of thing. He must be being funded by somebody to do this. It's just, whoa. So one of the things he does is hypnosis. So he will do this kind of like classic boxer type thing. Like moving to and fro. You know, you'll see boxers do this. Boxers will do this kind of thing, right? You know, and they'll make a little gesture here that you're not really paying attention to. And in the process, they're breaking down your concentration, you know? And then while they're doing that, you know, they will just come, BOP! Right on top of you, you know? It's deliberate, right? It's just, I'm going to hypnotize you. And as I hypnotize you, you know, as I do this repetitive motion, you know, I will break down your level of focus. As I break down your level of focus, you will gain a more subconscious level of focus. So I will shift your concentration. You know, it's kind of like you'll move into a different brainwave, which is exactly what he's doing. He's putting you to a different state of brainwave, where things are registering in a less conscious, mechanical fashion, you know, and then he'll talk to you really fast, you know, so that you can't really pay attention to what is being programmed into you, right? And then he will start doing things like attacking your sense of morality. And then while he's attacking your sense of morality, he will tell you that you were living in an alternate reality, and that morality and reality are the exact same thing. My arm's getting tired, I can't do anymore. But you notice how your level of focus changes, right? And then when your level of focus changes, then you're thinking differently. This is a classic tactic. I've been sitting here on this floor for like an hour and I'm really sore now. As you can see, we've upped our budget a lot. We got this karaoke microphone. We got a light now. We got a $100 cell phone we're working with. I got my $15 PG-10 amplifier here. So while I'm breaking down your morality and your reality, you know, and I'm hypnotizing you and I'm programming you with these different ideas, you know, I start talking to you about the Antichrist, you know, these genderless people here who are here to break down your moral fiber, you know, and I will build upon old archaic ideas that have been programmed into you that don't necessarily have anything to do with reality, right? And then I'll just stop all of a sudden. And we'll cut to commercial, and we'll talk about something different. And while your brain is stewing on this Armageddon type idea, and with all this imagery that I programmed into your mind, like ghostly images, or images of Armageddon, you know, or subconsciously implanted all these ideas into you, you know, I will now sit back and cut to commercial and let you stew in it. And maybe while you're stewing on what it is that I've said, right, I'll start talking to you about underwear. I'll start advertising underwear to you. And I'll say to you, there's men's underwear and there are women's underwear. These are two very different things. And yet they're both underwear. This is not a vlog. This is now a podcast. and then I'll do it to you repetitively, right? And then I'll cut to commercial. I'll do the exact same thing, and I'll build the idea up even more, and then I'll cut to commercial, right? And I'll program ideas into you. You know, I will tell you that, you know, my wife's a doctor, but there's this fundamental difference between men and women. You know, women are visual, you know, they're easily distracted, you know, they're feeling oriented, you know, they're all about emotions. You know, men are critical thinkers. Men are deep critical thinkers, you know, and men are aggressive. This is reality. I do not exist. You know, the other people in, you know, the straight guy, you know, who's really, really femme, right? He's not really a man. Men and women belong, you know, women belong in the house. Women belong at the hearth. You know, you don't want a wife working as a legal assistant, you know, taking time away from the hearth. She's there to work in conjunction to the husband, the father. Well, the father is out, you know, working, because there are fundamental differences between men and women. What are you thinking about? Do you want to listen to somebody who is going to mess with your head and program horrible ideas into your head and build up a false reality in your head and program you with fear, make you malleable with fear, and program a false reality in your head and tell you that this false reality is based on the fundamentals that you know. This false reality is based on biology. This fundamental reality is based on religion. And religion is a good thing. Nobody really agrees, but religion is a good thing. The guy is messing with your head. Why? I don't know. Probably a political agenda. He's probably hired by somebody to do these tactics, you know, whilst, you know, you have, how does it work over there on the other side of the border? You have Democrats, right, who have this agenda. You have Republicans who have this different agenda. You know, and while the Republican guy is doing his agenda, you know, I will come back to you with different rhetoric, with a different agenda. And I will get you riled up. And I will create a new reality in your head. And then when the next election comes around, you're going to vote for the other guy. You know, it's really kind of diabolical. You know, Ben Shapiro will do things like tell you, my wife is a doctor. You know, I know what I'm talking about. My wife is a doctor. We're good people. You know, and at the same time, right, I'm going to tell you, women are neurotic. Women belong in the kitchen. They don't. but they do. You know, men are aggressive. Men are deep critical thinkers who are aggressive. And then women are scatterbrained. Women are emotional. But my wife's a doctor. Do you want a doctor who's a neurotic basket case? Who's completely overwrought with feelings, so much so that she can't even think deeply? Not everyone's the same. You know, but if you don't adhere to the moral fiber you've been programmed with, if you don't accord to the reality that I've painted into your head, everything will crumble. It will be Armageddon. It will be the end of the world. This has been brought to you by Hostess Twinkies. Peace out.